been privileged to have so many strong and influential people in my life, but there's one person, one man, who I've always admired and looked up to the most. That is my dad, Darren Tate. He's worked really hard to get to where he is today. I'm going to share with you why I think he's so great and some points of his life and achievements that he's earned along the way. He grew up in the country with 3 brothers and 3 sisters. As young as 13, he worked for a farmer on a farm, and he would pull weeds for him. He did that until he was a junior. During his junior and senior year, he worked at Howard Johnson's, which is a hotel that was located in Sioux Falls. Being a cook has sculpted the way that he cooks today. And if he wouldn't have became a cook, he wouldn't have shown me how to cook. And if he wouldn't have taken an interest in some of my life lessons, then I wouldn't have been able to cook anything as simple as hot dogs. After he was a cook at Howard Johnson, he graduated from Lennox in 1984. And instead of going to college right away, he became a construction worker for a year. But you don't have to go to college to become successful. You can do other things, like join the military, which is what he did. He became a Marine. He was a Marine for 6 years, 2 months, and 21 days, exactly. As a Marine, he worked on AV-8B, which is Harriers. They are very loud airplanes that were the first to ever hover. It's cool to see that he worked on them because they were the first to do something, and that's just cool. And other things that are cool is that all the choices that he's made in his life reflect in him who he is today. As a Marine, he would travel a lot. He went overseas a lot and such like that. But he also, when he wasn't overseas, he was in North Carolina at the base Cherry Point. We went down there a couple or so years ago, and we visited it and stayed at it. And it was really cool to see where he lived for 6 years. After he was a Marine, he was at Pivot Point, which is just a place that he was at for a year and a half. That was when that year and a half was when he met my mom. And then my mom helped him sign up for the Air Guard, which is where he's been at since 1992. And he was in the electric shop, and he did maintenance on F-16s. Now, since 1999, he is in, or no, not now, I guess, but he was in the avionics shop where he did maintenance. I've been around since then, and it's really cool because he let me and my sister go to work with him. And I remember one time we drove around in a van, and we were just going to people and checking on them and seeing if they need help. But then we went to an airplane, and we got to watch him go out with his coworkers and work on it. But we had to wear these, we had to wear 2 headphones, or like plugs. We put plugs in our ears, and we had big muffler ones over it. And then we just looked like dorks, and it was just really funny. But since then, he moved on from the avionics shop just last year, and he moved into a communication shop, which means he's working on computers and he does IT stuff. To do this, he had to go to tech schools. He went to Mississippi for them, and he went for 3 months, and he went twice so far. He might have to go back probably for more schooling, but he learned more about internet security and IT. During his years in the military, he went to a lot of places overseas, including Turkey, Jordan, Spain, the Philippines, Japan, Germany, and Norway. During his time there, he would just do his job, but he would also meet some really awesome people, and that's why I think he's so awesome.